Welcome back to beautiful Shady Oaks for the final round of the 2025 St. Patty's Classic. I'm Ian Anderson, joined by my man, Corey Merle. Get us into this final round, Corey.
Oh, we got a good one on our hands. A nice little gallery by the end of the round, but a star-studded NorCal card. Josh Anthon, Alex Lyon, Mike Sale, and Tristen Cook ready to do battle out here at Shady Oaks. We're playing an 18-hole layout, just the straight-up course. It feels right. And hole one, these guys excited to get it started there.
All right, what's our shot here, Corey?
Two options, really. You got your backhand option, which is kind of pulling it off to the right and letting the stability of the disc draw it back into this green. You could also go left of the tree, kind of right in front of that tee pad. That's usually going to be a sidearm, but some players like to throw kind of a draw shot mid-range.
Josh Anthon up first.
Pretty good. Little nose up, maybe a little bit of air under the disc, but that's great.
Yeah, he's a fantastic putter. You'd expect a solid bid from there. Lyon up next.
Yeah, Alex Lyon, Sacramento local, should say. Him and Austin Hoop kind of made waves in that 2020 era. They were on tour for a bit, but keeps it local now.
Nice. We saw Sale absolutely park this one yesterday. He'd love a repeat. Oh, my.
Whoa.
Not quite.
Not quite, but still pretty good. Like, had it flattened out there.
Yeah, not bad at all. And now Cook, our forehand specialist on the card. Tristen was slinging him yesterday, Corey.
He really was, man. He likes to opt for these slightly less overstable discs, Wraiths, old beat-up kind of Maxes and Firebirds, that kind of thing. But should be fun, kind of a different game than of a lot of our players here.
Mm-hmm. This is about the best you're going to do with a forehand, I feel like, unless you really flex it. But he's got to look for birdie. And he finds the mode again.
Yeah, he hasn't had the command on those jump putts either of the rounds, unfortunately.
Let's see how the putt is looking for Anthon. If he's warm early, watch out, Corey.
Not online, but, I mean, you can't ever count him out.
Yeah, chain high. That's a great bid, at least. Mr. Lyon, look at it, too. The disc will find the cage, unfortunately. Can Sale grab a stroke on the card here early? Grab a share of the lead with Anthon. Oh, boy.
Barely, but he got it.
Just enough. Lucky he didn't get nubbed on the way in there.
How about those nubless baskets?
Dude, I saw those.
Eagles Crossing. I mean, shouts to the Disc Golf Pro Tour photographer, Kevin Hoover, who actually is the originator of the nubless baskets. But I think it's the answer.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It's a better product for sure.
Mm-hmm. Expensive, but better.
Expensive, but better, which is kind of the way things work some of the time. So,
yeah, I guess that's a good point, right? That's just how it goes.
Yep. Bunch of par drop-ins. That's going to lead us into hole two. What's our pro play, Corey?
Hole two, I would say the pro play is just your rip of a straight backhand. I think our card's likely to be split, half backhand, half sidearm. But just your straight shot. Like, if you can hang the sidearm off to the left, it can't have an aggressive finish. If you hang the backhand off to the right, it cannot have an aggressive finish. So, dealer's choice.
Sale up first after the solo birdie on one.
Kind of that same mistake we saw in the first set of videos, the second round.
Yeah. That's going to be a dangerous proposition if he wants it.
Yeah.
Anthon lining up the turnover backhand.
Very turned over backhand.
Yeah.
This man knows his Frisbees. He knows this course.
Yeah, he does. He's been throwing them for a while, and at this place for a while. Mm-hmm. Looking at Lyon.
Alex going jokery here, which is just
no kidding
crazy. We went buzz hole one, jokery hole two, so he likes to disc down.
Wow. Cook.
I like this shot with the sidearm.
Mm-hmm.
Oop. Yeah, good shot.
He got it nice and wide and settled just right on circle's edge, maybe a little inside even. Sale definitely outside the circle for this birdie bid and wants nothing doing there.
No sense. Perfect layup, too. You really don't even want to try and get it on the ledges.
Yeah. Lyon for two.
There you go. Nice solid stroke on the green. I like how slow and deliberate he is with the whole thing.
Yeah, nice correction correction on the putt from hole 1. Got it up into the chains. Anthon wasting no time, per the usual, one of the fastest disc golfers you will ever see.
So Josh actually had knee surgery recently, and he was like, dude, this is the perfect height. This is so embarrassing for me to get up and down this thing. He's got to go high knees with the whole thing.
Oh, funny. Cook, let's see if Tristen can slide this one in for birdie as well. Yes, he can. And Sale will drop in the par, and will give back that stroke he grabbed on 1.
Yeah, kind of all even after 2, right?
Yeah. Everybody 1 down. Anthon with that 1-stroke lead over Sale and Lyon. Cook right there as well, though.
Man, Anthon is just the final boss out here. I think like Jeff Faze out at Golden Gate Park, just if you're going to win, you have to beat him.
Yeah. It's like a Christian Dietrich in Montana.
Seriously, Joe Revere in Colorado. He's just he's one of those guys.
Exactly. We're looking at hole 3, Corey. Is that big spike hyzer?
Exactly. A big sidearm if you've got it. Now, Anthon, not one of those guys that has a sidearm, so I mentioned it in that first video we did, but this cut Annie is a play.
Okay. Just a little more to miss, but he missed that pretty well.
Yeah. I mean, it's right at the out of bounds, so you really got to commit to the turn, but it works.
Sure. Alex going over the top with the sidearm.
Good shot. Yeah, super overstable PD2 there.
Tristen?
I think the distance is right, but take up the nipple.
Same, but different. Pushing it a little longer.
Oh,
great.
Almost dunks it. And now Mike Sale. Looked a little wide.
Ooh, very wide. Come on.
Oh, wow.
Good.
In, but not by much.
He knows it. He was worried.
Sale's a ham, bro.
I was just going to say, Sale gives the best post-throw reactions. Like,
he really does. Anthon on the pole. Nice putt.
Anthon had the family out today, too. Like, mom, dad, wife, kids. The third of the gallery was his family.
They come and they show out, don't they?
Uh-huh.
That's often the case for Josh. Like his wife Amanda, I want to say.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And, like, seriously, great support system from home. It's got to be fun to play in front of the crew.
Nice putt by Lyon and Sale to match that birdie. Oh, Mike.
Not a great effort there. He knows it.
Yeah.
You got to come correct if you're going to beat Josh out here.
Yeah. And Tristen, fantastic drive. Drops in the birdie. So second hole in a row. Sale will grab the solo par.
Yeah, kind of a bummer, man. Complete tone shift after the first hole, huh?
Yeah, accurate. Sure he'll get it going, though. Too much talent in that man to keep him down for long.
True.
Hole 4. What is the line exactly, Corey?
270 feet of good luck. I think the best, most true line is going to be left side of the fairway where the drone is flying now. But the right side, I've seen more birdies off to the right side. Just throwing a flip up mid-range, straight up through the trees, skip up onto this plateau, and just make your putt. Kind of a poke and hope, essentially, on that right side, but still relatively easy. One that these guys are wanting to birdie.
Josh with the box. There it is, Corey. Yeah.
And he's feeling it. 2 birdies in a row, 20-footer for a turkey.
Lyon. And beating Josh Anthon on tour is tough enough, but on his home course, man.
It's good luck.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like something you remember, right? You go home talking about.
Oh, yeah. We'll see if someone can make that story happen today. Cook. Going to the backhand.
Played it great in round 2, but yeah, a little high today.
Looks like an easy up and down par from there. Mr. Sale to get back on the birdie train.
Good tree, honestly. There is OB, like, off to the right. It's not super in play, but if that thing gets clean, it's probably in the ravine. Oh.
That's a little ugly out of Mike on that second.
Yeah, it leaves a little to be desired.
Yeah. Makeable putt, though.
And he's a putter. That's what he does.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see if he can totally redeem himself. Cook, long look at birdie. That didn't roll OB, did it?
It
No.
did.
No, Corey.
Dude, brutal. I mean, no sense getting that aggressive, in my opinion, but
Yeah. Alex giving it a bid, finds some chains, but that's about it. Sail. Can he redeem and grab a par?
oh yeah.
It's perfect. I never doubted you, Mike. Never doubted you.
Wry smile. Got away with one there.
Yeah, he did. And now this will be for bogey for Cook. Little Band-Aid putt early in his round.
He's bleeding.
No, he's going to lose 3 strokes to Anthon as he drops in the birdie here. Brutal.
Putt's looking good, though. Flying crisp out of his hand. It's...
Yep.
I think we're in for one here.
Yeah, just that one missed putt on one, and that was, what, a 45-footer?
Yeah.
Alex coming back for par.
Man, Alex had to get up on round 2, I will say, though. He was looking fly.
Yeah?
Stripes all over the place. Big, cool... Anyway, it was a vibe, as they say.
You got a picture you can flash on the video for us, Corey?
I'll see what I can dig up, but I'm not promising anything.
All right. Hole 5, where are we going?
Par 3, and we are dodging, ducking, dipping, diving, and then a little bit more dodging here by the basket. Throw it up to the left. You really need it to draw aggressively right, but not too right because it needs a little bit of left touch at the very end. It's just a very specific shot, not a ton of birdies.
Josh sitting on a turkey. Off the tee first. That was too much turn, Corey?
Too much turn, or fortunately, missed that little OB ravine just on the long side of it, so should have a pretty routine 3 there.
A little wider out of Lyon. About the same spot.
Yeah, about the same spot. Needed a little bit of air under it just to get over that little, down tree there, but it's, you're fine. 50, 60 feet here is fine.
Sail.
Yeah, going with the disc with a little more stability this round. Wonderful.
That was a gem.
That was almost like all Annie with a super overstable enforcer.
Wow, was it really?
Yeah.
Cook lines up nicely for his forehand, but not when it's going that way, Corey.
No. I mean,
my.
that was the classic, like, good for the other pin shot. There is another basket over there.
Oh,
right there.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, brutal. At least he's left with this. I was really worried about his second.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Pretty close enough, but further than you want. Josh, not
Yeah.
one to stop for the cameras, is just going to go.
Exactly. When I said he was fast, I was not joking.
No.
Lyon has a long bit of 2. That's nicely laid up for 3. Maybe that was a half go. Cook, can he save par?
Good pot. That's the
There it
tourniquet
is.
putt we needed on
Yeah.
4.
Absolutely. Sail. Grab a stroke on the card.
And a stroke on the majority of the field here. Like, that's
Yeah.
a sick birdie. There's not a ton of them.
Mm-hmm. That was a nice get back from Mike, too. He'd been bleeding strokes over the last, I guess, 3 to Anthon right there.
Yeah, very true, honestly.
So gets one back, gets some momentum going on his side as Lyon lines up a par putt.
Dude, the localist of locals. I love it. It's like,
Stack them, baby. Stack them.
God. Giving me Nico vibes right now.
Love it. Hole 6, Corey. What are we doing?
276 feet, Ian, and I just don't envision a world where I could ever birdie this. It's so aggressively hyzer. You got to throw something that's very overstable, but the kicker is that it can't be. It's not on hyzer out of your hand, if that makes sense.
Okay.
It's got to be hit flat and then just knifing to the left. Rumor has it nobody's ever put it, or at least nobody's ever seen anyone put it onto that ledge. So just bump and run up to the basket as best as you can.
I want to see an air forehand roller out of you, buddy. I think you got it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sail has this one, though. Oh, my goodness.
Fantastic shot. I mean, that's as good as you can do.
Anthon.
Air sidearm roller. Okay, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think you got it. Give you 10 tries. I bet you park one of them.
I bet. I'll take that. 10%er.
Yeah. Anthon, beautifully done as well in the circle for 2. Alex?
See, now that... Yeah, you can see it just came out of his hand on hyzer. Didn't have enough time to get around that corner.
And a rare backhand out of Cook. We've already seen 2 today. This one looks nice.
Yeah, maybe a little long, but it's perfect. Missed the stuff.
Yeah, not bad at all. Back to Alex and his second.
Not out of bounds, just in the ravine, but
Okay.
yeah, water only on this one.
And gets it right to the bottom. That should be no problem for par. Coming back for birdie is Cook.
Yes, sir.
There he goes. Super solid.
Honestly, good stroke. Just consistent all the way around. Obviously, he took the double, but, I mean, he just doesn't seem like that guy that gets, like, out of control either way,
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And Anthon not missing around the circle today, is he?
No, he is not. He's just in his element, out here on a Sunday, playing his home course, in actually maybe the most professional shorts I've ever seen him in, but he's feeling it.
He is. Sail.
How about that, though? You got a putt. You got Anthon 20 feet away from the basket. That's like a NorCal pro putt right there.
Absolutely. Lyon to clean up par after the sail 2.
Good guy, Sale.
Mm-hmm. And 3 birdies and a par. We've seen that a couple times today. Oh, I love this one, Corey.
This is your hole, man.
Yeah.
It's funny. I was actually, Anthon was chit-chatting a little bit on the tee pad. He said he's been playing this course for as long as this hole for as long as the course has been installed, and never aced it, not once. So I don't know if he was like calling for it but it seems almost unbelievable just because of how good he is. But
yeah, maybe that's why he hasn't aced it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just parks it every time.
Yeah, just sets it right where this disc is on the drone here. But yeah, just your basic uncurling backhand, a beautiful tunnel shot. The trees shaping the fairway. This is disc golf.
Sail.
He loves this disc, man. He trusts the trust.
It's a good disc for this shot,
It is.
Stable, but not too stable. Fast, but not too fast. Guy just nails it. Anthon.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, just too good to ace it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He knows the shot. It's just that simple, I don't even know, maybe super old Firebird or Eagle or something like that.
Nice looking spin out of Cook as well. A little high. Can it miss? Oh, yeah.
That's a good little collection zone there.
Mm-hmm. Lyon needs a good one to keep pace.
Going back to the jokery.
No kidding, man. And going long with it?
Dude, he's crushes.
312?
He's like that backhand guy here at the course.
My goodness. Has some serious pop. Coming back for 2. Needs a little pop on this putt. Too much pop, Corey.
Too much pop, man. That's
Yeah.
freshly popped. We need a couple minutes to let that thing cool down.
I like the want on it though,
Oh yeah. Had the want. I mean, and you have to, man. It's a Sunday final round. These placings aren't going to determine their yearly annual income. Like, go out there and win the dang thing.
Heck yeah. Sunday run day.
Mm-hmm.
And we got 3 birdies and a par.
As is tradition.
As is tradition at Shady Oaks, apparently. I think it's at least the 4th time that's happened.
I know. A lot of green on the scorecards. Guys are
Yeah.
bringing it.
You'd love to see good disc golf, man. We're seeing it here. Hole 8.
257 of just befuddling distance. The pin is on the end or the tip of this little peninsula of inbounds. The creek is surrounding it out of bounds. You've got your big spike sidearm play, really, or you could just lay it up, throw to the corner, chip up, tap in your par. I think Sunday makes sense to try and get as aggressive as you can. Maybe rounds 1 and 2, you chip up, but we'll see how these guys fare.
Mike also found a turkey. 3 in a row, looking for 4 here. I'll have a putt for it.
Yeah, I have a putt, but there's no fun putts on this hole outside of 20 feet.
Yeah, feel you there. Anthon.
Going low. Yeah, he's in the area where the layups go, but obviously I think he was trying to skip over that.
Cook taking it high.
Got to push it far, draw it in. Whoop.
Oh, my. Does settle, thankfully. And Lyon coming on 4 straight pars. Needs a birdie about now.
Looks all right. Maybe a little short.
Yeah, I was going to say a little
Yeah.
sod.
Nobody really got up in there today.
Yeah, nobody really wanted to get too aggressive. It makes sense, though, right?
It does. It does.
Tons of danger. Long look for Anthon, and he just lays that up smartly. I believe you mentioned yesterday, not a lot behind that.
No, it's just almost no room. 15 feet, maybe 20 feet.
Alex is getting aggressive here, Corey.
Oh, I mean, listen, you see a chance to pick up a stroke on Josh right now. He's ahead of you by a couple. Like,
Yeah.
you got to just take it.
Yeah, already 4 back. He needed that stroke, and he loved the effort. Not a bad result, too. Stayed in bounds at least. Cook, can he grab a stroke on Anthon? Yes.
And
Ooh, dunks it.
just a little slidey slip slide in there.
Who needs chains?
No, I mean, man, there was a tournament in Vermont once where they cut the chains and the pole off, and you had to play with just the basket.
What?
It was, oh yeah, Kale won it. It was crazy.
I can see that. Oh, sail. Sails it long. Is it OB?
Well, you notice there's no graphic there.
All right.
Barely in bounds, half in, half
Wow.
out. He thought for sure he was out, but
Yeah.
curled just around these trees.
And thankfully gets to clean up par instead of bogey. And will not drop a stroke to Anthon. He'll staying within 2 is Mike.
Man, Alex, I didn't realize how close Alex got there before he's, of course, marking with his Zin. As is,
That's
that's the
It's
thing.
been a thing lately.
It
is
is.
definitely a thing, yeah. Is that like nicotine or something, or what is it?
Ian,
Like
tell me
little-
you're old without telling me you're
I know,
old. Dude.
I know, man.
Yes,
I don't know.
they're
Okay, that's
they're
what I thought.
essentially little nicotine pouches that.
Gotcha,
you know.
gotcha.
But don't even come at me with the wintergreen in California. That's contraband, banned substance.
All right, hole 9, par 4. 489. I was thinking this might be reachable with a good shot. You're saying probably not. But
I mean,
we'll see what they got.
I'm not saying it's unreachable. I'm just saying nobody in their right mind is standing there on the tee pad being like, "Oh, good eagle opportunity." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's,
True.
It's just a very specific shape. You want to play this sidearm or backhand out into the open and then just chip it up. There's not a sidearm in the world that's going to get there.
Yeah, fair. Here is Cook's sidearm. Looks like traditional landing zone.
Greg, that's a fantastic elite sidearm.
Sail. Oh. Did it tickle?
It tickled.
Ooh.
Yeah, there is OB down there. He didn't find it, but he is going to be creekside.
Yeah. Anthon. Little turnover play.
Dude,
Okay.
throw in the sidearm line with the backhand. I like it.
Yeah, he absolutely did. Lyon. Oh my goodness.
So Ian,
Oh my goodness.
we mentioned it's like unreachable.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll see where his lie is. That was
Wow.
0.01% backhand right there.
Yeah, that was exceptional. Oh no, from
Stop.
Sail. Oh boy.
Yeah, not an idea. You could just this is just horrendous.
Now throwing 3 already. Oh, that was amazing. No way.
Sailor, dude, that was awesome.
That was incredible. Anthon, it's a long eagle look technically.
I don't think this man's out for green today.
Yeah, I'll have that left for another birdie. Cook, also the long look at eagle.
I think for Tristen here, you might want to try throwing it in, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems so unreasonable to beat Josh down 4 on his home course. Maybe you just play for second.
Well, he'll have 4 birdies in a row at least.
True. Alex?
Lyon, here's the eagle bid. Oh, dang it.
I mean, rare air there. That's just,
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
That was a fantastic drive. And now the comebacker for birdie. Oh, no, bro.
Alex!
Heartbreaking stuff right there. And
Absolutely.
Anthon just like, Matt, another birdie.
Nah,
Watch this.
I got you, dog.
Oh, man.
I know. I feel like Anton, like that situation would fire Josh up. Like
Oh,
you just
yeah.
threw this unbelievable backhand, missed 2 putts in a row, and he's like, "Oh yes, I can't wait to take a stroke on you after that."
And
Alex
he gets it.
You know, honestly, great tournament so far. He's a fantastic player. He's still got holes to make moves, but you know he's going to be thinking about that one long in the future.
Yeah. 5 back, 9 to go. He's going to need to put in some work here.
On
Sail.
camera, you execute the tee shot like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you want that one falling.
You got to get the eagle. Another birdie for Cook. Slowly fighting back after that double. It's 4 in a row.
Yeah, a lot of green on the scorecard for our boys here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alex, a little cold right now, but, you know, he's got the skills.
Yep. We got 9 holes left to go. Thanks for watching part 1. We will catch you for the finish in part 2.